Today, me and my friends are going to be talking about some of our favorite music of all time. And today, since this is a movie class, I've come up with one of my favorite movie soundtracks, Taxi Driver. It's a Martin Scorsese film, and the music was done by Bernard Herrmann. And this soundtrack is just so incredible, and it implies later revealed elements of the story through the music, like the uneasiness of all the tracks and the smooth jazz playing when he's just driving the taxi through the rain through New York. It's just a really special sounding movie and really unique, and that's why it's one of my favorites of all time. And now we're going to have some of my other friends come in here and talk about some of their favorite vinyl albums of all time.
Oh, when it all falls down.
This the real one, baby.
I'm telling you.
Chi-Town stand up.
College Dropout. It was
what an album.
Dude, it was one of my first introductions to Kanye West just in general. And my freshman year, I just had it on repeat. Like, I was one of those kids, like, in high school who, like, never, like, plugged in their headphones, like, all the time. But this album, it changed the game. It just, every song was hit after hit. And just at the time, like, Xavier was pretty difficult. The pandemic was going on. And so just, like, the themes of just, like, dropping out, feeling like school wasn't worthwhile. Just kind of that comedic aspect as well. Like, just joking about the guy who, like, his dad got all the college degrees and then he was homeless, and then his newspaper was his dad's college degrees. I mean, hilarious. I mean, it was just fire. It was just an amazing skit. It's just good, funny, sharp songs. I mean, what do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I kind of agree with you. Every single song in the album is really good. I mean, it's so good. And then the skit is phenomenal. It's one of the better skits in rap.
True.
But I mean, you've got like Jesus Walks and like We Don't Care, Graduation Day, All Falls Down.
Dude.
And every single one of those are good. And then like my personal favorite, Through the Wire.
Stop.
Dude, that song, I didn't know. So the first time I listened to it, the first while I listened to it, I didn't know the background behind that song. And he had just gotten into that car accident.
Yes.
And he was doing the whole song with his mouth wired shut.
Through the Wire.
Through the Wire. And that whole background story, like, it just makes you appreciate the song more, knowing that that's kind of the history behind it.
Yeah, this album's insane. This album is so good. I like Jump, Hot for Teacher, Panama. I mean, Hot for Teacher starts off with like the drum solo that goes like, and then it goes into like one of the sickest guitar licks I've ever heard in my life. Like, Hot for Teacher has got to be like one of the greatest songs of all time. I love blasting that song. Oh my god, it's awesome.
And then the other two songs he mentioned, Panama and Jump, are also just insanely catchy. I mean, who doesn't sing along to Panama? I mean, every time Panama comes on, the whole room is shouting, Panama. It's really just catchy, fun to sing along to, really good guitar solos and just guitar in general. So, yeah, great album.
I mean, yeah, everyone knows those three songs in particular. Like, I mean, the whole album is really good, but those three songs like went so incredibly mainstream. I mean, the intro to Jump is iconic.
Jump, I feel, has become one of the most iconic like dad rock songs of all time. For like excellent reason. It just, dude.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's such a fire album.
Hit me!
When the four corners of this cocoon collide, you'll slip through the cracks, hoping that you'll survive.
To Pimp a Butterfly. I mean, like, where do you even start?
It's a good album. It was actually my first introduction to Kendrick was this album.
Really?
My first ever, like, really, like, I had heard him, like, in passing, but, like, I didn't really listen to much music before this year, and this was my first, like, big introduction into Kendrick, and when Wesley's Theory came on, blew my mind.
No,
It was
no,
so
dude.
good.
I was in this hip hop was literature class, right, in junior year of high school, and we listened to Good Kid, Mad City. But then my teacher was like, no, but like the best Kendrick album is To Pimp a Butterfly. And so like everyone was like, what? Like, why were you analyzing? And then we all sat down and listened to it together, and we were like,
It's the best Kendrick album.
what is there to change?
Yeah.
I mean, where do you even begin though? Like the themes.
The themes, the beats are just insane on the whole album.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like you get to see a different worldview whenever you listen to it.
Yeah. It's a good one.
It's just not, it's not normal. I mean, I think the skits are hilarious,
Skits are good.
right? But like they're also poignant. Like they have delivery, they have a purpose. And then every song, like when he's screaming, like like
It's fire.
it makes your soul
Yeah.
feel something.
Yeah. I mean, he's really good. He does make you feel things, which is like, I don't think there are many rappers that can do that. Like a
Yeah.
lot of them, like,
It's so
they
well
don't have
studied.
that. Yeah, but this guy, he makes rap that not only you can just like bop along with the good beats and just the funky sound, but it's also like if you listen to it, it's just good rap. Like,
True, like King Kunta, like you listen to it the first time, you're like, that was a fire song.
insane.
Then you think about
Yeah.
it, and you're like, wait.
fire something even better.
It's like-
It becomes even better the more you listen to it and the more you think about it.
Right, which I think is so rare for music.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just why it's got to be the best album.
True.
I mean, if you can listen to it over and over, that's what makes Kendrick the best.
Remember the first time you came out to the house? You said you wanted a spot like mine. But remember, anybody can get it. The hard part is keeping it, motherfucker.